I've tried to record this all day. This is my final attempt before I smash something up and do it tomorrow instead. We're gonna do it today though. We're gonna do it today. We do it today or we don't sleep. What we were missing this big jug of milk. That's what we were missing. That's why we couldn't record this earlier. Living in Japanese net cafes for a month. Go.
So they reserved it just for me. So Brad's coming up. Brad's staying with the car.
I was supposed to read an excerpt from my book, but my book is on my phone. And I'm recording on my phone. So I'm going to have to record this part again. I only spent a night in the comfort of the President's Hotel. The next day I began my real time in Fukuoka, a time of both magic and suffering. The lifestyle I fell into was not an easy one. That night in the President's Hotel and a few nights in a hostel were the exceptions to my Fukuoka living situation. I spent most of my days outside with a limited budget and the nights on the floor of a net cafe cubicle. Doing it for a month without going insane was the challenge. So yeah, that was an excerpt from my upcoming book that I have not finished yet. I might edit that part. It might be a bit different from that. But that was my situation in September 2013 when I spent a month pretty much homeless. I was a net cafe hobo in Fukuoka, Japan. It was one of the best and one of the worst months of my life. I'm very tired. It's been a long day. And they were very tiring and very long days as well. So it's a perfect time to make this video. You go into the net cafe, you're a foreigner, Japanese people everywhere. You go up to the Japanese receptionists who look at you like... It's a mix of like anticipation and excitement and just dread and horror that, oh no, I'm gonna have to speak English. English. And then you get a card. You get a nice shiny like credit card looking thing with the name of the place on, and you write your name on the back, a signature, and then you are a card carrying member of the hobo gang. Yeah, the hobo gang. So then after you get the card, you go in to this huge room. It's just like a warehouse situation going on with row after row of these cubicles, and the whole room is dark. It's black, with a few kind of like spotlights going on, very dim light going on, and there's this like hum of activity. Like everyone's trying to be quiet, but you know, there's still that noise emanating. And then you find your little box, and you go in your little box, and the first time you're really excited. You're like, yes! Japanese, and it's different, and I'm going to be staying the night in this box thing with internet and TV and ice cream. After like the 10th night, that's all gone. You're trying to survive. You're trying not to smell that bad. And it's a hard fight. You go on the internet for a bit, turn on Japanese TV. You go on the internet for a bit, you turn on Japanese television, and then you lay down on the floor or recline in the seat as much as it will, and then you just try and fall asleep. And you do, but it's more like a strange like airplane sleep. You never really sleep. sleep, you know. You're not going to be dreaming and in that deep state of sleep. You're just going to be kind of... And then you're awake 6 hours later. And then you have to get out or else they'll charge you more. That was like the typical experience in the Japanese net cafe. I got into this routine of going on this walk in Fukuoka. I would walk from Hakata Station or Canal City, where my two net cafes that I stayed in most often, Manbu, I stayed in Manbu, very large net cafe chain across Japan, and I would stay in either the Hakata Station location, or I would stay in the Canal City location, by Canal City. Once I checked out in the morning, I would put my bag in an outdoors locker. It's like train station locker or like shopping mall locker, just on the street kind of thing, or in the train station. And I would have it, for like most of the day, and then I'd have to go back at night and pick up my bag and go back to the net cafe. So I had all of the day, like from early morning until like 10 p.m. at night, just outside on the street. And it doesn't matter how many times you go and see White House Down or the new Star Trek film, it doesn't eat up a lot of hours, and you have a lot of hours in the day to eat up. So I would walk from Hakata Station or Canal City, which were close by, all the way across the city to Seaside Momochi, which is like the beach, like the beaches in Fukuoka. I'd walk there, and then I'd turn around and go back. From here, and then... That was my day. So by the end of this month, my body was falling apart. Like this, the pus was coming, and I knew it was going to explode, and then it exploded because I ripped it off. So yeah, my body was falling apart by the time I left Fukuoka. Fukuoka became my favourite city in the entire world, and I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have if I hadn't have seen Fukuoka through the lens of this street wandering net cafe hobo that I was. And I haven't been back to Fukuoka since then. It's been 6 years, and I haven't been back. But I'm definitely going back. If I have like a real huge crisis, like a massive crisis in my life, I'd go back there. Like if everyone was after me, if I had the secret government lizard people coming for me, which they're not at the moment, but if they were coming for me, I would go back to Fukuoka. I would conquer Fukuoka. I would make it an independent republic, but an independent republic that, you know, is a dictatorship. And I would, I'm tired. I would just have that as my world, Fukuoka, and it would be the coolest fucking place ever. Anyway, it would be the coolest place anywhere. And it would be the sovereign state of Fukuoka, ruled by Brad Earth himself, me. Yeah. My head aches. I've got a headache. Oh, fucking hell.